Welcome back to another video. Today we're visiting the Yorkshire Air Museum in York. The museum is the former air base at RAF Elvington and was home to 77 Squadron, number 346 Squadron, 347 Squadron and Bomber Command. The Royal Air Force was still using the runway for aircraft landing and takeoff training until 1992, but the buildings and hangars had long since been abandoned. In 1982, Rachel Semlian approached the owners of the abandoned and derelict wartime site with the idea of restoring the buildings and creating a museum.
They have the only surviving Halifax 3 bomber in Europe, Friday the 13th, a type that flew from this base on missions over Nazi-occupied Europe.
Yeah, I'm reading about it.
They have a collection of 60 aircrafts and vehicles, from replicas of the first flyers to supersonic jets and nuclear bombers. Cinema?
So where are we going first then?
I was trying to figure out what Hangar 19 is, but it doesn't tell you, does it? It gives you the map.
Right, oh, it's the Cold War exhibition. So in 1983, a group started clearing the undergrowth and the site was ready to be unveiled as the Yorkshire Air Museum in 1986. I know, another copyright strike coming up.
You can get in this one.
Good start. Taking a good start outside. Thank you. Just passing 500. Maybe you're stable, I think we're good for a start. 60 ground cruising and service distance number 3. Am I clear to start number 3? Clear to start number 3. Roger. Starting 3 this time, but...
That's one of them tall boys, isn't it?
This one?
That tall, that big one.
Oh yeah.
I'm waiting that.
Following the famous Dam Busters raid in 1943, Sir Barnes Wallis was asked how long would it take to make a 10-ton bomb. His reply was 5 months if I could have all the labour available in Sheffield. Within a few months the RAF had their first tall boy, scaled down version of the 10-ton Grand Slam. And it says as well, 617 Dam Buster Squadron was the first to use the bomb in 1944, just after D-Day.
Right. It says access to cockpits by children must be under adult supervision. Just go and get them mum then, eh?
Just get in. Just hope you don't get stuck.
No chance of that. You can't get in here elegantly, can you? I could do this. Where's the bomb button? Gun, machine gun. Oh, there it is. Machine gun button.
Is there a lot of room in the seat?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of room in the seat. Because your feet obviously push forward on to whatever that, I think that's the rudder, is it? Yeah, it is. The left and right. And they'll be flaps, won't they, on wing, I think. There's even more room at the other side. Just what all these buttons do, isn't it?
Halifax there.
Yeah. Not getting anything, are you?
Oh, what do you mean?
Go on, no, it's fine. I thought you were trying to start it.
Oh, it's got to line up. Right, put your pen in.
Yeah. Right, now.
The handle cut. Insert, push the plunger. Yeah.
Yeah,
Turn the handle clockwise as right that way.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. There we go.
Yeah, you can see it there.
It says Halifax at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah. That's an old RAF bike there, isn't it?
Yeah. Put my thing in my pocket.
Yeah.
Don't lose. So this is the Flying Flea, the homemade aeroplane. Designed by French amateur flyer Henri Mignet, the Flying Flea was a homemade aeroplane built from plans. Its success was cut short by accidents due to problems controlling the aircraft, and it could be built and flown by anyone who could make a wooden packing case and drive a car. Plans were published in Britain in Practical Mechanics magazine, and a total of 123 were completed.
I'm not sure I'd want to fly in that, to be honest.
Yeah, have you okay? You report? Oh, take it right.
About this way.
Yeah, we can do. You look at some of these and you wonder if they ever take off.
Oh, look at this one here. What's that? Gyroplane.
Gyrocopter.
They're the ones that come flying.
That was when we went to Blackpool, there was somebody doing stunts in them.
Oh, yeah.
So what's this? Tiger cat.
Tiger Cat, anti-aircraft missile. It says it's tied to the Falklands conflict.
Right.
Designed and built in the UK, it was sold to Argentina before 1982. It was deployed to the Falklands to take down British aircraft and captured there by the RAF regiment personnel.
So we sold it to Argies.
Argentina, yeah. It says it's been repainted in British colours, but as you can see, its original marking plates in Spanish, a sign of its previous owners.
Yeah, they're them black plates. It says they're platform number 1.
And then it underneath. We said about them, the speed of them last week.
Yeah.
This one, 710 miles per hour.
That's a lot.
Them that we saw last week were about 300.
300, yeah, some of them.
Oh, what's that smell?
Yeah, aviation fuel. That looks like a tornado there.
This one, that one
Yeah,
is.
that one.
Is that what we saw at the air show?
No, Typhoon we saw at the this. The Typhoon replaced this. So is it called a Devon?
Yeah, the Diavolund Dove. And it's the military version of the Devon. says they were vital transport for officers and diplomats during the Cold War. Did you know this was the first British transport aircraft to use a tricycle undercarriage with a wheel at the front? The undercarriage shares its design and many parts with the Vampire Fighter. Don't know what that is.
Don't think there's one of them here.
Built in 1948.
What's that? A book in here? Yeah, there's a joke goes with that, isn't there? Where's your book in ears? Yeah, I'll not finish it. That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Says that was designed to attack Soviet ships during the Cold War. Says this actual aircraft has an endurance record. It was the first Royal Navy aircraft to cross the Atlantic without refuelling. Flying home from trials in the USA in 1965, it flew 1,950 miles in 4 hours and 16 minutes.
Right. It's nice when you can see them outside.
Yeah. It must be using that race. Is there a airstrip over there?
There's an airstrip behind us because it were a World War II bomber base.
Must be going round there.
There must be a bike meeting on or something.
There's no card on this one. I'm not sure what this one is.
That's a Meteor. Is that the one that you mentioned before?
This one?
Yeah.
No.
What's the Meteor?
The first and only Allied jet aircraft to see action in the Second World War. Entered RAF service in 1944. It says when the Meteor first entered service during the Second World War, its first job was to shoot down the V-1 flying bombs.
Right. Well, we saw them yesterday.
Yeah.
Not yesterday, last week.
2 Rolls-Royce Derwent 8 turbojets, 600 miles per hour. Only one crew in that. There's only one in that one.
Yeah. Cutbacks.
Right. This one survived towing banner targets in Germany.
This one's called the Silver Star. It's a Lockheed Canada Silver Star CT-133. It was designed in 1948 and it's used as a trainer aircraft. It's a Mirage 3. Big beast here. Hadley Page Victor.
this one, it's been gifted to the Yorkshire Air Museum in March 2017 in recognition of RAF Elvington's historic wartime role as the home of the only 2 French heavy bomber squadrons of World War II.
It was the first nuclear deterrent, wasn't it?
It was one of the first aircraft to carry Britain's nuclear deterrent. Where have I read? It says eventually the Victor's nuclear role was taken by the Royal Navy, but the aircraft still had a future as an in-flight refuelling platform. But it was discovered that the fleet was suffering from metal fatigue, so the entire fleet was withdrawn in 1965.
So these are some of the old buildings of the old World War II base. The control tower. They're trying to save it, so there is actually a fundraising page for it. I'll drop the link in. In the 2022 birthday honours, Rachel Semlin, the founder of the museum, was awarded an MBE for services to heritage.
This is the French officers' mess.
Right. Nice in here, isn't it?
Yeah, he's just taking a nap over there.
The museum is a memorial to thousands of Allied aircrew and ground personnel stationed throughout Britain during the World War II.
Says to fight boredom and long waiting periods, entertainment was organised. The mess was decorated with photographs and paintings to symbolise France.
There's a fund, I think there's a page that you can support it on their website. I'll drop a link in if anybody's interested. The control tower was built in 1942 and is one of the very few remaining in this condition. The museum is well worth a visit. You can reuse your tickets for 12 months free entry. Parking is free and there's also a cafe and a little shop to visit. When in Yorkshire, have a cup of Yorkshire tea. With a cake, yeah. Gone for the decaf option as well. So is that wheel off of Halifax?
It says when they invaded in 1939, Britain still only had about 280 serviceable bombers.
What, it started war?
Yeah. apprentice. I was given to a newly commissioned wireless operator stroke air gunner by ladies of the WVS in 1940 when Lofty Law was operating with the 51 Squadron. He tucked me into his flying jacket on all his operations to protect him from harm, as a good luck mascot is supposed to do.
Here he is, Lofty. A big engine, aren't they? They're a good engine, Rolls-Royce Merlin. Hope you enjoyed the visit to the Air Museum. Don't forget to leave a comment and a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for future videos. We'll see you in part 2. Until next time, see ya!